Okay.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to another edition of Knightcast. And as you can see, I am joined by Nick Phoenix of Phoenix Press. He is the special guest co-host for tonight because our wonderful friend
I put Joker
Joker.
in the Joker tied up in my basement. Phoenix Press take over, baby.
Joker is on vacation right now. He sent me a photo of the cruise ship,
That's why I want you to leave.
and man, it looks nice.
The
Phoenix,
mildew
how are
does look nice down there.
Oh, it did. I was like, "Oh man, I was sorry." I was ready to grab the suitcase and be like, "Wait for me."
Uh,
um. So, Joker, Jesus fucking
oh
Christ!
my God, that
I'm.
that didn't take very long. That didn't take very long.
Oh damn it! I'm so that shows how in tune my brain is whenever I'm with Joker on this. That's how in tune
Force
my.
of habit. I get it. I'm not even offended. I'm
So
laughing.
Phoenix, what's the opening topic tonight? What do you want to talk about?
Well, I think we need to put some F's in the chat for the 5 people who have been using Netflix on their PlayStation 3 because Netflix has decided after almost a decade after the system got discontinued, that Netflix on PlayStation 3 is now no longer in service. And the reason I wanted to bring this up is I actually still have my PlayStation 3 hooked up, and I actually still use it for media consumption. Like I watch a lot of Amazon Prime content on it. Like I was watching Fallout, I was watching Invincible, kind of thing. So the fact that they're discontinuing it, it's a bummer, but not really that big of a deal. It was kind of more amusing that it was still going this whole time. Just
Oh,
like you could have watched the Stranger Things 5 finale on a console that came out in 2006. Just 20 like a 20-year-old console. You could have watched the Stranger Things finale. You had a 20-year-old console. I find that to be very amusing.
it is amusing because it's like the PS3 has been since long retired because we're already in the PS5 cycle right now,
Well, some
and
people are still using it. Like for example, mine is still literally. I'm looking at it right now. It's hooked up to my TV.
that's the crazy thing about it because you can look at it and it's still a marvel at how it still holds up, how it's still
It
playable.
still plays Blu-rays. Amazon Prime Video, YouTube still works on it. It just uses. I mean, PlayStation 3 games are still PlayStation 3 games. So
And and the PlayStation 3 had a vast library, and then same with the PS4. They had that vast library too.
yeah,
But the tragedy is, hello Rex Prime. The tragedy is we're in the PS5 era, and I'm like, that library should have been fully up by now.
I think one thing I think, and it's something to think about, is with the cost of gaming is continuing to rise. I think a lot of people are going back to older systems, because they still want a game, and obviously you're not getting like top tier graphics and physics on a PS3, but you can still play like really good games on a 360 or PS3. I boot up Uncharted. It's still a thrilling experience to this very day.
Oh, absolutely. And when you put it to that and match it up with the PS5, it's like PS3, please. But
Yeah, so
that's
I just think it's
beautiful.
interesting.
But the fact that it took Netflix this long really tells me all I need. Really tells us all we need to know about the state of where everything is at. Because it's like, hey, wait a minute. Why do we have that still going? Shut that down. But
I mean,
sir, the people on PS3, they still enjoy it. We're still getting revenue from it. It's an older system. do away with it. Oh, go
I
ahead.
mean, do you know the last Nintendo Wii game?
I
Like Just
don't.
Dance 21.
Oh, Just Dance 21. Oh.
Yeah, they
Ooh,
had a
boy.
physical Wii release for Just Dance for 2020. Like, how crazy is that? Is that they released a physical copy of Just Dance 2020 for Nintendo Wii?
that one caught me off guard. I'm like, huh? What? A physical copy of Just Dance way after this? That's insane.
Yeah, one of
It,
my favorite topics to explore is like last games for certain consoles. Like, for example, guess the last PS2 game.
oh,
Pro Evolution Soccer 2014.
wow.
No. Just think about that for a moment. 2014. The PS4 was out by that point.
Mm-hmm. 2014, and here we are in the start of what we become one of the coolest ones, the PS4, and it holds up on its own for a reason. That's why I firmly believe everything from the PS1 up into the PS4 is like the good years. Because we had the PS1 in 90 in the early to late in the mid 90s to late 90s. We had the PS2, which dominated over a decade. Say it out loud, George. And then when the PS3 came out, that really changed everything. And then 2014 onward, up until the PS5 release, is when we had the PS4 subline. We had 4 generations. I'm not counting this one because I can't articulate the console yet. We had 4 generations, 4 different consoles, and 4 amazing libraries.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, heck, probably 10 years from now, people are still going to be playing the PS4 and say, "Hey, look, guys, we got this. It
Yeah, the
still
fact that
works."
like we're still getting PS4 games to say the fact that like Marvel Rivals got ported to the PS4, like that is so wild. Did you hear about that?
I heard about that, and I'm like, yes, because they care. They're like they want because they want everybody to enjoy the game. They want everybody to enjoy it, and that's how you do it. You don't shut people out because it's like, but my PS4. You're okay. Here's your copy. Have fun. And that's because Marvel Rivals gets it. They
Yeah,
get the audience.
apparently it runs really really bad on PS4, but like the fact they even did that.
Oh, it does. It's not gonna be perfect, but it still runs.
Yeah.
But that's the beautiful thing about the whole thing is that even though with everything happening in the gaming world, we always welcome surprises like this because
All
we
right,
enjoy it.
here are the games confirmed for a 2026 release for PS4. Mouse PI for Hire, Arion and Other Codex, Busby 4D, Diablo 4 Lord of Hatred, and Yakuza Kiwami 3. Apparently, like Fortnite, Warzone, Destiny 2, and Genshin Impact are still active.
That's crazy because Mouse PI for Hire is one of my most anticipated games of this year. I'm so excited to play it, and the
I mean,
fact that
it's not the PS4 is not getting top tier releases, but it's still getting like, I don't know. I feel like that kind of says a lot about like the current era we're in. So that like consoles are so powerful that Busby can run on PS4, so why not release it on there, kind of thing.
and Bubsby of all the games in the world, it's that one.
Anyway, what's the next topic?
Well, let's talk about the elephant in the room with Metroid Prime 4. Phoenix, the floor is all yours.
So Nintendo recently had their earnings call, and they
Hey,
talked about
Callie.
some stuff. They said their sales were a little bit less than expected. Some other stuff came. So apparently, they've sold over 155 million Nintendo Switch Ones, which makes it the highest selling Nintendo console. And outside of, if you don't buy the Sony shenanigans, I consider it to be the best selling console of all time. Because apparently, because remember the shenanigans that Sony had when they were approaching the PS2, was like, actually, it sold 5 million more than it actually did. So apparently, it's only 160 something, which that's still 5 million consoles. I think there's still enough time that the Switch could sell another 5 million units. There's somewhere California, somewhere.
It's okay, Callie. Joker is on vacation right now. This is his vacation week. He will be back, I want to say probably next week. Well,
yep, I'm subbing in.
Yeah, so for tonight it's the Phoenix Press takeover, and we're doing it his way, the way he wants to do it, and that's okay with me. And but you are not wrong, because the sales for the Nintendo Switch, the first one, that was gradually impressive. And you are right, if anything, they could sell another 5 more million units if they really wanted to. And
yeah, here's the thing: the Switch 2 has sold 17 million units, which, whether you like the Switch 2 or not, you gotta acknowledge that it sold well in its first year. I don't know. I still feel like there's going to be a kind of a moment where there's kind of a crashing down, but it's looking less and less likely as time goes on. I don't know. Personally, I don't have much interest in Switch. They'll probably eventually release a Switch Lite, probably for around $300. I imagine. I might get that.
exactly, and it goes to show that why the Nintendo Switch, the first one, is the superior one, because it still holds up. The library is amazing.
The Switch, it was like the perfect timing console. It was the perfect second console. Everyone had an Xbox and a Switch, a PC and a Switch, a PlayStation and a Switch. It was their auxiliary console for Nintendo games and stuff portably. It hit that sweet spot of affordability. During COVID, it was the one console that was easy to get. When you know PS5s or Xbox Ones were available, Xbox Series X's, you could get a Switch, and the Switch was affordable. The main console was like $350, and the Switch Lites were $200. $200 was The Switch Lite was meant to be for like your 4-year-old's brother. It was like perfect for kids. Um, and I think that's something that Nintendo has lost, the affordability angle, because it's like 450. I mean, it's the most affordable console, so got cable, but now it's at irony. Like $70 games. The fact that Nintendo games still put down a price like Breath of the Wild could be like a $20 to $30 game.
Exactly. That's why when the prices came out, when me and Joker were talking about it before the release and everything, and then when we saw what it was gonna be priced at, the official prices, we were like, that literally cuts out a good chunk of the audience. And the accessory prices, Joker nearly fell over when he saw them. Like the comparisons and everything, and it's like, even the accessories are unhinged. And it's not fair because the accessories are what they are, and they have different functions to what they do and are realistically priced. But when you hike up the price and everything because of something stupid that just doesn't make sense, and it's like, it's okay.
Like, is it interesting that a Switch can play Cyberpunk and play Final Fantasy? Yeah, like that's like for a system that size, that thin, and that kind of thing. That is legitimately like a feat. But here's the thing: I have a Steam Deck. I have a laptop. I can play these games on my computer, probably better. Um, so I have no interest in these ports, as cool as they are, you know. And Nintendo hasn't released any game that makes me want to buy a Switch.
Yeah, and
Now,
and I mean, I
granted, Pokemon is coming up in Gen 10, and okay, possibly, Gen 10 could be really cool. Like, ooh, it's so interesting, that might give me Switch, or the next Zelda, you know. But there is no system sellers for me.
pre precisely that, because I mean, I have 2 Nintendo Switches right now. I have 2 at the moment. But the fact of the matter is, both of them were given to me as gifts. I didn't spend my own money, but I accepted the first gift, and I'm still using it and everything, and the other one's still in its box.
Yeah, and the other thing is like the whole game key card thing is. So for me,
Oh,
I do have a Switch Lite, and for me, if you have a Switch and a PC, basically it's like, if you're gonna buy a game, if you're only gonna buy it digital, since I have a PC and a Steam Deck, it's like, why would I buy it digitally on the Switch when I can just buy it on the PC? So the only reason to buy it for Switch is to get a physical copy of something, But those are few and far between on the Switch. Switch 2, which it is getting better. I think they are opening up more memory prices for that, so we might see full physical games, more physical games. Switch is improving. I'm acknowledging that. Like, I don't know. It's just basically the way the the tildeer of it is interesting, but juice isn't worth the squeeze for me.
oh, absolutely, and that's the thing. I feel like that kinda killed the hype for the Switch 2, was the game key card system thing, because it's the most backward thing out there, and it's like, 'cause you're correct on your analysis. Because remember, we were dur it was during the lockdowns and everything, that the Nintendo Switch had the perfect storm of release. There were a ton of games. It was accessible. It was priced to where you can get it for the entire family, and if you had a bit of extra money as well, you could buy a second one if you really wanted to.
Yeah, like
And
here's the thing. There is no game on that card. Like, okay, yes, I can take the geeky card, I can trade it to GameStop, I can sell it, I can loan it to a friend, but eventually the servers will die out. And I was like, you can still download games on the Wii, yeah, but eventually that servers will come out. Like, but here's the thing: that Ocarina of Time on the N64, given as long as that card is still there, you can still play games off.
precisely that. And you're right about the servers and everything, because eventually they will be shut down, and then what are people gonna do?
I don't know.
That's the
I'm
scary
just
thing.
tired of the constant excuses. Yeah, because you do that like, well, if they shut them down in 2050, why do I care? I'm just tired of just the. If you like the Switch 2 and you don't care about it, that's fine. But just stop trying to like argue with me. Trying to like browbeat me and all that stuff.
Exactly, because because that's the thing. I don't like to be browbeat either, because you,
Everything
me,
is just a fucking debate with me.
exactly, and you, me, Joker, and everybody, all have our own opinions, but we
Oh, I
all
like I like Pepsi. Well, wait, what? Well, let me just give you let me debate you about why Coke is superior while you're wrong. Drink your Coke, I'll drink my Pepsi. Shut the fuck up. Sorry.
agree.
All right, let's be
But
more positive. We're way too negative. Um,
y-
let's talk about something happy. Let's talk about Monarch Legacy of Monsters. Joker, can you pull up the trailer, please? Because I'm really excited for this. Sorry, we were getting like way too like negative.
it's okay.
I want to be happy. Um,
Yes.
so, for those who don't know, Monarch Legacy of Monsters is an Apple TV show that's tied in with the MonsterVerse, aka Godzilla, King Kong. If you haven't seen season one, oh my god, you need to watch it. Sail the high seas if you have to. It's really, really freaking good. And they just announced season two, and they got a trailer for it, and it looks so good. Have you seen season one of Legacy of Monsters?
I haven't seen Mark Legacy and Monsters yet, but I heard it was good.
Oh, it's so freaking good. You pulling up the trailer?
And I'm scrambling to pull it, but here it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I believe this is it.
Where's my coffee?
This
It's brewing
is
right
it.
now. We'll let you know when it's ready. Full screen it, please.
Full screen it. You got it.
No, the video. The video.
Oh, the video. Oh, good.
Yeah, because it's in that small little window, so it's like.
Oh no, that's big. Oh, too big. Too big. Okay.
There we go. Hey, Moira Kitty.
Hey, Myra Kitty.
Roll that beautiful beat footage.
Yeah, I'll mute the audio so I don't get copy hit.
Oh.
Ooh, that looks nice. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the Kraken.
Not necessarily Kraken. I'm thinking it's Biolante. Some people said it might be Destroyer. That also might be the case, or it might be like a whole original monster. But given that like they can use some of the stuff, like if it's Biolante, that'd be something cool.
Oh,
That looks awesome.
and Russell Crowe looks great here. I'm sorry, Jack. Not Russell Crowe.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. I got the two mixed up. Kurt Russell looks fantastic. Oh, that is how you sell. Oh,
Yeah. So here's the cool thing. So they got like this like past and present storyline going on, and Kurt Russell plays the present version of the character. The past version is played by his son Wyatt Russell. How cool is that? By the way, the woman, like that main woman you saw, she's the girl from Shogun.
I thought she looked a bit familiar because
Another series that if you haven't seen it, oh my god.
Oh man,
How
this
cool
looks.
is this? How cool does this look?
And they actually got the monster. They actually got the legacy monsters down correctly. Because look, Godzilla being Godzilla, Kong's being Kong.
Seriously, you need to watch season 1. It's so good. It's so good. And yeah, I'm hyped for season 2. This is gonna be really. Oh gosh. Look at that! Like seriously, man. Do you like the MonsterVerse?
I do. I do. I like Godzilla. I like Kong. Um, I love the MonsterVerse, and I'm also rewatching a few other ones just to make sure I got them correctly. But this one right here, though, this one is a winner in how you do the monsters and everything. Because throughout this whole thing, it's coming out February 27th, so next month.
It's an Apple. By the way, this is an Apple TV original, so you have to have like the Apple streaming service for this.
And that's the whole beauty of this whole trailer. It's not revealing too much, but enough just where it's like, oh, what are those little things that are chasing us? Or oh, what are those this month. Thank you, Callie. And so it's gonna be at the end of this month. The end of this month is when it's coming out. And
all right, Anime Night. Drink your coffee. Drink your coffee.
I
Chug a
like,
Pepsi if you have to.
I probably have to, but the fact of the matter is, this trailer really sells it to me because I do love Kong. I do love Godzilla. Kurt Russell's one of my favorite actors of all time. So if he's in this, and then the wonderful lady from Shogun is also in this. So
by the way, have you seen Shogun season 1? Have you seen it?
I have seen a few episodes, few and far between.
Oh, my
a few,
heart, still.
A few and far between, but not enough to form a cohesive explanation. Because my roommate does have Netflix, but she watches it 24/7. The only time she gets to go out is on the weekends, but that's roughly it. Now, if the account sharing thing didn't get locked out, I would be watching it constantly.
You could always board the Black Pearl and kind of do things my way.
That's true. That is very, very true. But this show though, it's perfect setup for like more movies that are coming out. Because Godzilla -1, the Godzilla Kong Empire movie, and then the ones that are coming out this year. This is a perfect, like, it's not exactly filler to say the least, but it's something nice to keep your excitement going and lead up to the coming movies. And that's perfectly fine. It does it in the way that it makes sense.
You're right, Callie,
like
it does like balls. It very much does.
Yeah, I agree.
So we got next. What's next, brother?
We could dive into. Let's see, what can we dive into that would make sense?
You want to talk about Highlander?
Oh yes, Highlander, because
All right, pull up some
that
pictures. Pull up the pictures.
because we should have had you here for last week. We should have had you here because this was perfect
I'm
up in
just
the
a
lane.
message away.
Alrighty, we have I know this is a bit of a repeat subject, but this is for this. But again, this is the Nick Phoenix takeover, so this is his full opinion on stage, and get that going.
So I am more excited for this movie than like so many others in like the past recent years. To me, this seems like the perfect movie. It seems perfectly set up. You got Chad Stahelski directing it. He was a stunt coordinator for John Wick. Guy knows his stuff. You have Henry Cavill, and perfect actor for Connor McLeod. Like we know he can do the sword play because of Witcher. He's a great actor. The kind of acting that Connor McLeod needs. Henry Cavill's perfect for. Got Russell Crowe as a Spaniard. As Ramirez. Russell Crowe, perfect for that role. We know that Henry Cavill and Russell Crowe have chemistry. Awesome. You got Dave Bautista as the Kurgan, as the villain of the film. Oh my god. Like, I am so excited. It's got the perfect cast, perfect director. Just look at that. How cool does that look?
What? Oh wait, I think I found the cat. I think I found the because it's so because look at all this. I mean, he has the sword, and
I'm
he
telling
has
you,
the look, the presence.
if I'm watching the movie, because they're going to have at least one or two Queen songs. I think probably Who Wants to Live Forever will probably be in the movie at some point. Because I just Who Wants to Live Forever is just such a good song. There's a couple that are
Yeah, because go ahead.
because it's got the whole dramatic thing. The question is, will it be the original version or are they going to do a cover of it? I'm sorry. I think doing a cover of a Queen song for this movie would just be sacrilege.
It would be a disservice because you need the right. If it's a cover song, then that singer has to be in the mindset.
We're definitely gonna get probably Masters of the Universe, like here we are. That'll probably be the credit song. That'll probably be the song for the credits. But I do think Who Wants to Live Forever will be used in the movie.
Exactly, but and the cast lineup, I'm actually happy with because you have Henry Cavill who can make it work because he made Witcher really good. He made that character way more believable on screen than anything else. And
Jeremy Irons is really interesting. I think he might play. I'm trying to piece together because me knowing how the first movie, he might be the guy from the opening fight, in the wrestling match. Also, how crazy would it be is if Henry Cavill's still at a wrestling match at Madison Square Garden, but it's modern wrestling, like in WWE or something. That would be hilarious.
That would be very hilarious. And it's just so crazy how everything lines up, and because you have Henry Cavill who does respect the source material of a series, because he walked away from the Witcher series because they kept arguing with him at every turn. It's like, no, I want to make an accurate version of this character. And the people over there are like, no, we're gonna go in this route. fuck you.
Yeah.
And that's why I walked off. And that's what was so tragic about the whole thing is because he made that character believable. I loved his scenes. It actually felt like you were playing the game. He brought that believability
Didn't they
to
like?
the
Didn't
character.
they like? Didn't they like? Hasn't season 4 already come out or something? And just nobody.
I'm you want to know how badly I have forgotten Witcher? I have forgotten what season they're on because that's how pissed off I was. I don't even know where it's at currently. That's the thing. But here though, it makes sense. Because
Okay, so it was released October 30th, 2025. Holy shit, they released it and like there was nothing online about that show, about season 4.
wow.
I know season 3, like by the time season 3 came out, he was already gone. But he was still there, and there was some chatter about it. But like, there was nothing online, no postings about it. It's crazy. Wow.
Was but I have a feeling that this is going to be the most anticipated movie of all time.
Not all time, girl. Come on.
Well, I mean for 2026.
One of them definitely.
But I will agree with you on like the Princess of the Universe. I'm hoping beyond hoping it's the original song, even if it's just a TV series intro.
We're getting Joker. I told
Joker.
Joker. I told you not to come up from the basement. Bad Joker.
Hi, Joker. Hey, greetings from the
ropes.
greetings from the NCL cruise ship. Hey, buddy, I hope you're having a fantastic time out there and hope you're sitting on those fantastic chairs just enjoying the view of the cruise.
Mai Tai.
but like I was saying, I'm hoping Phoenix, if it is the TV series edition of the song, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it because it still strikes, it still captures it still has it there, and it just keeps it going until the first scene rolls up. And that's why that's why I'm excited for this movie, because you have the right person for the role, because let's face it, Adrian, cruise is good, lots of drinks and good shows, some of the islands were fun. Oh, that's sweet. Because Adrian, the guy who did play Duncan MacLeod on the TV series Highlander, he's well past that. He is well past that.
Duncan MacLeod, yeah.
But here, though, Henry Cavill is the viable choice for this, and it makes sense because with his.
Here's my question though: Do you think we'll get a cameo by the original Connor? That's my question.
I would be on board with that, because I could see Adrian coming in, the guy who played him.
Let's see here. Oh God, Clancy Brown cameo would be so cool.
Oh, that too, and also
no. Here's what I want to happen. So I want Clancy Brown to play the motel owner. That where Kurgan stays in the motel. I want at some point for the new Kurgan to kill the old Kurgan. But no, that hotel owner is a perfect spot for Clancy to make a cameo.
Oh, absolutely. I'm on board with a Clancy Brown cameo, and I could see the original Highlander cameo work as well, because it would. The problem, the one issue I think that would currently face it is how to go about it without breaking the illusion, like the immersion.
Like Clancy Brown, for example. Obviously, so much time has passed that like he looks nothing like he did in the Kurgan days, you know. And like having him just do a like little small role, you know, it works or whatever. You know, but the original Connor, like I don't know, he still kind of looks like his younger self a little bit.
Exactly, but time will tell. Though I cannot wait for the trailer for this. I am so excited.
Christopher Lambert got that's it.
What's even gonna bake your brain even further there, Moira? He played the original Dr. Cortex and Uka Uka.
He's played a lot of things. He has a very extensive, like, yeah, the fact that the villain of Highlander is Mr. Crab.
Yeah. or Dr. Neocortex suddenly puts on a crab suit. It's like army babies. Welcome to the Crab.
Speaking of Clancy Brown, if you watch Fallout, there's this moment where the main guy hands it off to the
Trollmonger.
Guess who plays the president in Fallout?
Oh no,
Clancy Brown.
Oh no, that's perfect. Oh, that is perfect. I can't think of a better one. I can't think.
He voices Surtur in Thor Ragnarok. That's crazy. He was in Starship Troopers. The enemy cannot press the button if you disable his hand. And he was in Shawshank Redemption too. Gosh. Looking at his IMDb right now. God, he's done so much stuff. It is insane. Oh, he was in the Penguin? Huh. I'm gonna be very sad when Clancy dies.
I agree, because before he passes, I want to at least meet Clancy Brown only one time. I want to meet him.
Wait, they did a live action Lady and the Tramp? When the fuck did they? Why am I just now hearing this? It's a live action Lady and the Tramp. There's a live action Lady and the Tramp. I guess it's a Disney Plus, but still, there's a live action Lady and the Tramp. What the?
Oh no! Hey, sorry. Let's pull this up. Hang on. Because now,
what I think probably happened is, it's like one of those things where it's like, oh, this is supposed to be a movie. Let's just dump it on Disney Plus.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Phoenix, get ready, get ready, because this is.
But why? I love the reaction under it. But why? Why would you do that? So perfect.
What the?
Nightmare.
What?
Fuel. That is nightmare fuel.
Oh my god! Wow. How do you fuck up this badly? No, folks, no, ladies and gentlemen. Tessa Thompson and Justin Theroux, no, nothing against them. Purely nothing against them, but holy, how do you fuck up this badly? Oh, who signed off on this?
So speaking of Disney, I think this is a perfect segue for our next topic. The changing of the guard. Disney has a new CEO. Guys, the Iger era is over. So Michael Iger has resigned again. Hopefully for reals this time. I think probably for reals. And now we have a new person in charge. Will things change? Maybe. I don't know. The same thing with Catholic. I think this is why Kathleen Kennedy stepped down, because she knew Iger was stepping down, and probably with Iger also left her security.
Yeah, let's get this out in the open. It's no coincidence that both Iger and Kathleen stepped down at almost the exact same time.
Almost, yeah. It's like, Kathleen, this was like a few weeks ago. So I guarantee, plus, she's an executive at Disney. I'm sure she knew in advance that this was happening. The time frame is just too sudden to be coincidence.
Because throughout the disastrous decade that we've had with Star Wars, I think Kathleen knew that if Iger ever stepped down, she would be gone. Yeah. I that's what I think happened, because she had Iger completely run defense every single time throughout this whole decade.
Yes and no.
Not everything, but
he said buck stops. There's the buck stops speed, kind of thing. I don't know. If you read Iger's memoir, he basically admits to basically screwing over George Lucas, and he just kind of hand waves it. So I'm not the biggest fan of Bob Iger. So
yeah, Bob Iger's not my fan, because he writes his little biography and brags about it, and it's like, learn to read the room, Bob. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. The thing with Bob Iger is he spent way too much money on way too many things. He under his watch we had the over IPification of Disney parks. I don't know.
Here's the thing, though. Josh D'Amaro, we're really gonna keep a close eye on this guy, because it's like, okay, Josh, what are you bringing to the table that hasn't been done? And I hate to be him, because he's walking into something, and I hate to imagine the first minute he opens up that report and everything. It backs up everything that you said, Phoenix. It backs up everything. I hate to be him. I would hate to be him in that chair and seeing all that wasted spending on this, that, and the other. Oh my Lord, that is a can of worms that's just begging to please rip the top off and be like, oh my Lord, baby Jesus. It's like holding up that that ridiculous artificial patty, and it's disgusting. It's like, well, Mr. Funny Man, is this how you get your sick kicks? What? It's just an ordinary. Oh my goodness! It's like that, basically.
Yeah. So yeah, I think
But
these two
but
years
I'm
are gonna be
happy.
interesting.
I agree because now I'm happy we have a new CEO. I'm happy Bob is out, Kathleen's out, and things are now we're in like the phase of things really up in the air, zero gravity right now. We're like in the steady process, and now I want to say probably in 2 years' time, probably 2028, we'll see where we are at based on that trajectory. Because right now things are still going through the works and everything.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
hope.
realize most productions, from green light to final release, it's usually a turnaround of like 2 to 6 years, I would say. So we're still dealing with projects that were greenlit during COVID. We're kind of starting to get out of it, but like we're still dealing with projects that were greenlit like 2022, 2023. Like we could say, things started to shift. I would probably say second half of 2024. 2025 for sure things started to shift, but like that's still a year ago. So we probably got another 2 3 years of a lot of these projects, a lot of these things to deal with.
Oh yeah, and it's just like filtering out. It's just filtering out like all the stuff that's there, and because we probably won't see stuff from Josh from the Josh's time as CEO. We won't see that just yet until probably 2028 to 2031 is the gap. Probably around this time is when we're gonna start seeing the uh the uh the Diamaro run and everything.
Yeah, and
However, I
remember, like we got all the projects from 2025 that were greenlit by, I mean, all the stuff that was approved by Iger in 2025. You know, that we probably won't see the light of day until like you said, 2028, 2029. We could probably even go to 2030. Some of the stuff.
yep,
I just think Bob Iger
and
has
that
caused so much damage to Disney brand. I'm not. I'm not sure if they can take themselves out of it, like destroying the rivers of America, like damage to the parks. Um, it's gonna take a lot. And the problem is Disney doesn't have a monopoly on theme parks at the highest level. You remember, Universal is legit competition for them.
exactly, and and precisely that's why I said like here's 2027 right now. We're about a year away from that. So we'll be at 2027 and 20.
2027, 2028 are going to be really important years for a lot of things. It's like supposedly we're supposed to be getting new consoles around that time. Steam Deck 2 is supposed to be coming out around then. Like that's another thing. Like when we're talking about the Switch thing. Honestly, I'd rather just kind of wait because, like, even if the Steam Deck 2 comes out and it's like $600-700, I'll still buy it because, yeah, that's more than a Switch 2, but the Steam Deck does a lot more. I mean, heck, the Steam Deck 2 will probably be able to emulate the Switch 2. So, I mean, the Steam Deck can emulate the Switch, so.
Exactly, and you're right because we're now in like the waiting period and everything that's going to come out that Bob Iger approved. Because a lot of people, here's the thing, and this is just a prediction based on everything so far. I know for a fact all the idiots, when the stuff that gets greenlit, that got greenlit by Bob Iger, comes into rotation around this time into 2027, Josh is going to feel the brunt of that. Which it's not. But let's keep in mind here, he's just started, ladies and gentlemen. He just started. He does not deserve the hate. He does not deserve the hate that's coming to him, because that hate should be solely on Bob Iger. Because when we do see the stuff that does come out underneath during Josh Diamondo's time as CEO, the difference is going to be clear. And people are like, "Oh wow, we were wrong to judge you. Holy crap, we are sorry." But time will tell. But right now you are right. We are in a very, very chaotic time, but a time of like, okay, Disney is indeed the hole it's in, based on what you laid out and everything. And it's gonna take a very long time. Probably way after everything. Because the only realistic one I could think of, the most realistic year I could think of where Disney is back at it where it should be, it's well into the 2040s. Well into that.
Yeah.
By
So
that time.
Next topic.
All
You're a bit
right.
rambly tonight. You're a bit rambly tonight, Anime Night. So I'm trying to keep you alive.
Precisely. We have time for one more. We have time for
Yeah.
some topic.
One more, and then we'll just cap it off at an hour. Then yeah, that works.
Apparently, apparently Secret Wars is gonna be split into 2 parts.
Wait. So we're getting Doomsday and Secret Wars, which is them splitting that story into 2 parts anyway. So we're getting a first part, a second part, and then a third part. They're splitting into 3 parts, really. Because Doomsday is supposed to be the Infinity War, and Secret Wars is the Endgame. So they're doing Endgame Part 1 and 2, so this is a 3-part instead of a 2-part. And now go cross-eyed.
That's the crazy thing, because Doomsday is coming out
Gotta fit in
in
all
December
those cameos. They gotta do something to fit in all those cameos.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Yesterday when I was at my job, I was delivering food to a customer. They played the Avengers trailer. It's the X-Men side of it.
The X-Men version, yeah.
And I was surprised. I was genuinely surprised. I'm like, okay, that was actually
I mean, it's
good.
cool to see James Marsden in the actual Cyclops thing. Like, yeah, that's cool. But like, it's kind of 10 years too late, honestly. 10 years too late. I'm sorry.
And also seeing Patrick Stewart as Professor X one last time, that hit. And I'm like, because when that voice came through, I just stopped, turned around, and watched the scene. I'm like, there he is. There's Professor X.
I don't know. Like, knowing that, like, pretty much everyone from the Fox universe has a cameo. I know, like, Alan Cummings shot some stuff with Nightcrawler. All the main people. I mean, people that we do know are there. Like, there's got to be some people that we don't know about. Like, I guarantee you, they probably brought back Wesley Snipes to do some more Blade stuff. Lord knows they can't get Mahershala Ali going worth a damn.
No, that they couldn't.
Oh,
it's
by the way, you do hear they have canceled the movie? Like, the movie's canceled. killed down.
Yes, and and me and Joker would be like, "Thank God,
See,
you could have done this something."
here's the sad part. When they announced like that whole slate, Blade was the only movie that I was confident would be good. That was the only movie that I had any faith in because Blade and I thought Mahershala Ali was a great pick for Blade. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, it's basically like
You need a
this.
little bit of incentive. Okay, I get that. What's the matter? You miss that?
There's only ever going to be one. There's only ever been one Blade.
I love that scene because you could apply that scene to anything, and it's still funny.
The thing that makes that scene for me is as soon as he says that, the next shot is Deadpool just looking at the camera and smirking.
Exactly. But with Secret Wars though, because you have everybody under the sun in Doomsday. And the silly thing is, this is what killed what was that one movie? Oh god damn it, I can't remember the movie that came out before this. Oh Christ, wow, I can't believe my brain just went there. Damn it. It's spoiled of who lives and dies from the other movie that came out into this one, and it's like, well, congratulations, you just ruined the ending of that Marvel movie. What are you gonna do now?
I liked Thunderbolts. I genuinely liked that movie.
Thunderbolts, thank you.
Thunderbolts was good. I watched Fantastic Four. It was okay. I don't know. Thunderbolts, I kind of felt some things for it. I thought it was a good depiction of mental health. Like Thunderbolts did not it had no right being as good as it was. Like it actually had a little bit of a heart to it. Like there was actually like feeling, a soul behind it. Fantastic Four it looked nice. It's basically like modern gaming. It looks nice, but it has no soul. It's like a paint by numbers kind of thing.
Exactly. Plus, I don't see how Doomsday can compete because they're trying to throw everything that sticks. And watch what happens. Watch what happens. It's also the casting is going to come out for Marvel Avengers Secret Wars before Doomsday comes out. Because that's what killed Thunderbolt for me. That's what killed Thunderbolt because I was excited to go see that movie, and then the casting for Doomsday came out, spoiled the ending for me, and that's why I just walked away.
Yeah.
But time will tell with this. Phoenix, what do you have going on your end of things?
Well, my next live stream is Friday, where you'll be there. We'll be reviewing the comic book Batman Arkham Asylum. Then Saturday, we have my gaming stream. We're going to be doing some Mass Effect. Sunday, we'll be playing, because it's the Super Bowl, playing some retro football games. That'll be pretty sweet.
Ooh, there you go. Well, but Phoenix, I had a great time tonight, despite the hour show. But we managed to get some topics. We managed to get some topics in, and still had a fantastic time on the show. As always, love having you on, and would love to have you as a sporadic guest in the coming days.
Definitely.
But I can't wait for Friday. I will definitely sit down tomorrow night, before I do anything else, and read as much as I humanly can through those comics and see if I can get some points across. On top of that, because I have played Arkham Asylum. I have played Arkham Asylum.
Oh, the book is completely different. It's completely different.
That's why I'm excited to read this one, because I only know what I know based on the game, but the comic book, I'm
It is
excited
so
for.
trippy. Like when you see the art, it is so trippy, bro.
Exactly that. But anyway, guys, we are gonna get out of here. Everybody have a fantastic night. Thank you to Myra Troll, Callie, Joker. Have fun, Joker. Oh Christ, who else was here? Rexus and Sailor George, everybody on Twitter, on Rumble. I am gonna get out of here. Phoenix is gonna get out of here. Take care, everybody. Check out all of our channels. We love each and every one of you. Take care.
Adios.